What's up guys? First video in 2026. I'm flying right now to Amsterdam and I decided to answer on a couple of your questions. I asked you on Instagram if you have any questions and I decided to answer on them like here on the airport because I have time now. I'm waiting on my flight, so let's get into it. How do you stay creative when you have to create every single day? I'm not creating every single day, don't get me wrong, but I do create quite often because it's my job, of course. I mean, how to stay creative is more or less I'm watching cartoons. I love cartoons, and I think if you keep your inner child alive, then I think you're gonna be always creative. So did you always want to work in video and content creation? If I'm completely honest, not really. I think 4 to 5 years ago I started filming. My first ever video was for TikTok, some stupid trend if I'm completely honest. At that time I had no idea that I want to film, so now I started digging in deep and I bought myself a good equipment and I teach myself over YouTube videos. I learned myself how to edit in a different programs. So not really, I had no idea that I want to be a videographer, photographer, content creator. Like I just saw so much fun in it. And I think the biggest thing why I love content creation is because the sky's the limit. That's why I love filming. What was your biggest fear before leaving 9-to-5 job? I think the biggest fear of leaving 9-to-5 job was this security of like being secure about money and income. That was like the biggest fear. But now when I started living out of the box, I live with the mentality of no risk, no magic. And I think that's like very important that you start taking risks, especially when you're into your 20s. You should take a risk because you still have time to figure everything out. You still have time to go back and I don't know, go to 9-to-5 jobs if you don't succeed in something what you love. So you should go out of the box and just push yourself in your 20s. Try out many things so that you can actually see what do you like. What does a normal day look like for you now? The most what I miss about my day is to have a routine, because I don't have a routine at the moment. I'm flying a lot, I'm traveling a lot, I'm working a lot with clients around Europe, and I just don't have this routine. I don't want to describe it. Maybe I can do a video out of it, like maybe any day soon. If you would like to see that, I don't have like a typical day I saw because I don't have a routine. What do you enjoy most about your new life? Oh, that's a good one. Like I love my freedom. This is like something what I would never exchange again with my 9-to-5 job. Like, cause I like to wake up whenever I want. I like to work with people I want. And I think this is the biggest pros of my kind of job. So that's the best. What advice would you give to someone who wants to leave their 9-to-5 job? I don't even know if I can say any advice, like, cause I left my 9-to-5 job like I think 3 to 4 months ago, and I can say that just try out whatever you want. Don't be scared, because on the end of the day you will regret of not doing it. So if that makes sense. What skills are more important than expensive camera gear? Whoa. Oh, that's a good one. Well, back in the days I thought like you need like the newest gear possible to create something crazy, but the biggest skill is to be creative, to know how to take something what you saw like on a social media and just like upgrade in your style, if you know what I mean. So I think this is the biggest skill you can have. That's really important, to be creative, because even with like a really cheap gear you can create crazy stuff. What do you wish more people understood about being a content creator? I want to be super short and simple here. I wish that they would understand that this is actually a real job. It really takes a lot of effort, a lot of knowledge to get to a certain level of being content creator or being videographer or photographer. It doesn't matter. Like it really takes a lot of skills and a lot of like work to get there. Where do you want your business to be this or next year? The thing is, I have no clear path at the moment. I'm still kind of new in this freelancing thing. I wish to step up this year with my business, of course. I mean, technically, I would like to have more experiences. I would like to work with cool clients like I'm doing it right now, because I'm flying to Amsterdam for a client. Unfortunately, I signed the NDA, so I'm not allowed to say anything, but I'm gonna try to show you as much as possible if I'm gonna be allowed to. If everything stopped tomorrow, what would you do next? If everything would stop in general, like a social media, I would try to figure it out to not get back to 9-to-5 job, because like I said, I really love that freedom. And look at that sun right now. My gosh, Vienna Airport, I love you. Seriously, it's my second home. Like I'm almost every month, not that I'm almost every month, but I think I'm every month like flying from Vienna. It feels like home already. I'm gonna end this video right now, right here. This is the first video in 2026. I just did like a short Q&A for you guys, like middle of Vienna Airport. We are confident in 2026. So have a nice day. It was nice to see you guys, and see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.